Evet sevgili YouTube, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt'ta kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Hatırlarsanız önceki bölümde bu baronun kayıp kızı ve karısıyla alakalı araştırmıştık. Öğrendiğimiz kadarıyla baronun karısı düşük yapmış. Sebebi de baron olabilir. Kanlı baron. Ve baron da Ciri ile alakalı bir şeyler biliyor. O yüzden kızını ve şeyini bulmamız lazım bizim. Onun karısını. Çekil be. Millet baron ağırlığı ateşe verdi falan diyor ama tabii öyle değil. Ağır yanıyor.
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out? Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Denerim.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Bağırma lan.
Well, this is a fucking curse.
Bu arada bir dakika. Hah.
Damn it. Got some smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Ana kapı. Hah.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Gel lan. Bokçu ol seni. Ha?
You'd been beating them for years.
Ya.
Finally they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait? Shit.
Ama bastım ya. Bak karşı saldırı yapmıyor bak. Yat lan aşağı. Ha? Boyum lan seni. Gulu gulu gulu. Köpürürsün guluk guluk. Burası merkez fight kulüp koçum. Hadi.
We need to talk.
Güzel ses de var. Anlat anlat hadi. Anlat. İlla ağzını yüzünü dağıtmam mı lazım lan? Anlat işte.
You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
Ya.
Hardly need you if I knew.
Sen annesini dövdü onun. Hı?
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not.
Bu sen ama şerefsiz olduğunu değiştirmiyor sonuç olarak. Hı?
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Niye söylemedin? Niye? Niye söylemedin? Yavşak. Niye söylemiyorsun? Ha?
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter.
İktidarsız mı?
Prick would you take me
Valla
for?
karısını döven bir herife. Hah.
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them,
Evet.
but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed.
Anlat o zaman.
Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell.
Ya.
Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing.
Çocuğu da anlat, çocuğu da at.
Tomorrow present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn
Şimdi
candlestick.
olan olayları anlamaya çalışıyorum.
I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
O zaman başka zaman mı oldu bu?
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Öyle. Neyse şunu diyelim önce.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. I saw fields of corpses at Sodden. saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
Aynen öyle.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end.
Daha bitmedi, dur.
That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little
Çok
one,
yanlış.
to make things right.
Çok yanlış.
Yet she died before she could be born.
Yanlış bu arada bu ya.
Understand, Witcher. My child was dead.
Acını hissediyorum diyeyim.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
İzah edeyim.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already.
Demesi kolaydı zaten ama. Bakalım görünce ne diyeceksin o yaratığı.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Tamam. Göster bana.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Dur bekle be.
Need to tend to something first.
Be quick. And me? What am I to do in the meantime?
Sober up.
Canım az mı benim? Canım nasıl göstereceğim? Dur bakayım. Tamam. Gel bakayım baron.
Well, ready?
Hadi yapalım şu işi.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Mezar çoktan kazıldı ki bile. Ya. Hey yavrum hey. Ben işte burada bölümü bitirmiştim mesela önceki bölümü. Ama 1 saat oldu.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm plowing now I've done wrong.
Güzel. Bir daha tekrarlamam.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Bilin bakalım nerede?
Look.
Ay ama çok kötü ya. Hayır, öldürmeyeceğiz. Evet.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic.
Aksi kullanacağız. Aksi.
Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Ne? Ay.
Back to the fortress.
What's with this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends and change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Hadi gidelim. Şimdi yolda başımıza bela geleceği için çıkardım kılıcımı. Gel gel gel gel gel. Hemen. Ha.
Show me what you got. These specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Allah, göremiyorum. Hadi be.
Pest take me. It's thriving something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow.
Lan. Niye işe yaramıyor? Hah.
Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me?
Gel, ben sana göstereceğim onu.
This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. They're coming. Need to
Come on.
hurry.
Come on. Ama. Hay senin ben tam. Come on. Gel buraya. Buraya gel. Buraya gel. Hate be. Ulan Roach'a bak.
Squirming again, like a daft eel. I cannot hold it. Worked.
Güzel.
It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Tamam geldik zaten. Güzel.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Lanet kaldırılıyor.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt,
Öyle ama
the responsibility for all
artık senin yapabileceğim bir şey kalmadı ihtiyar.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Evet. Lütfen rica ediyorum. Oturup bekleyelim şimdi. O zamana kadar meditasyon yapabiliyoruz.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Aha kalktı.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Ay göbek bağıymış o. Şimdi fark ettim. Hadi ya canım dolmuyor muydu? Peki şöyle yapsak. Hı. Güzel. Teşekkürler. Devam. Aa bir dakika hatta bekle. Bekle. Hah. Güzel. Çünkü ihtiyacım olacak bunlara maalesef ki. Bir de şunu yap.
Easy trade.
Şunu takip ederim. Aa. Nasıl ya? Bir dakika, ben onu yağmaladım. Hah. Bu ev.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. My brace looking around though, one of them must have dropped it.
Oh, güzel.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Hadi gidelim. O ne be? Hadi daha hızlı demiyor müzde ya. Yandan. Ay ana. Abi ama yani ya sen nereden çıktın ya? Gel buraya. Gel buraya. Abi ben vurdum. Bekle. Tamam bakalım artık ata. Artık bakalım zamanı geldi. Sırada bakalım hepsine.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Onu ben nasıl yedim ya? Güzel. Nasıl ya? Bir şey daha geliyor oradan. Gel lan buraya gel. Gel. Hı. Devam.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet boy.
Kim gördün bakayım, tarif et onu.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, don't know where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Sizinle kalan kız ne oldu ona?
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir.
Biliyorum.
Beat
Biliyorum.
Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a
Ben
finger
merak
to
etme.
stop
Onu
it.
iyice bir benzettim. O yüzden sıkıntı olmaz. Bir daha
What
yapamayacak.
happened to Tamara's mother?
Yaparsa gelirim. Öldürürüm onu.
Like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods, raised
Kadın
the
bir şey
racket
yapacak
like
gibi
your
duruyor
ears
ama.
bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twas then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Onlar neden
Why
yardım
help
ettin?
them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No two ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Sonra ne oldu?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then
Acaba vahşi av mı?
a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat. And before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods. Big as a barn with horns and two
Boynuzları ve
burning coals
gözünün
for eyes.
iki yanında kömür vardı.
I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods.
Kurt adam diyeceğim, kurt adam değil.
Mine and Miss Tamara's got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twas the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
İşaretlerden bahset.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron on the palms inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Yaratık ona geldi. O gelen yaratık ona geldi.
Thanks for your help.
O
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
o madalyonu da
Can to see that she is.
muskayı da çıkardığı için böyle oldu. Dea. Sen
So
git
here
bakalım
our
hadi.
paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Git bakalım. Hop. Hemen envantere basıyorum ama şuradan geçiremem karakter. Ben şunu alacağım abi. Çok iyi bu. Hatta bunu da koyacağım direkt. Ok saptırmak yerine bu daha iyi. Bir de şöyle bir saatliğine falan meditasyon yapacağım. Hatta şöyle şu saate kadar yapalım. Tamam. Önümde bu arada bir şey var. Ganimet var. Onları da alacağım. Geçen video kaydederken onları da almıştım. Şimdi alacağım yine. Langshot'u acil toplamam lazım. İkisi yapamıyorum. Bu lazım. Tamam dur şuraya gidelim ya. Önce. Tam burada olması lazım. Evet. Ve gark olanlar koruyor. O yüzden hızlı olmam lazım. Onun... Oğlum o ne lan? Hop hadi görüşürüz. Hadi gittim ben. Nasıl olsa gelemiyordunuz. Hadi bak. Şimdi gelen kılıçlara bakalım. Biri bu. Bizimkinden kötü. Ama diğeri efsane. Diğeri bayağı iyi. Bu arada avcı eldivenleri diyor. Bu daha iyi. 7 zırh var. Ama büyülüymüş bu. Olsun. Bir zırh versin. Okey. Güzel. Bunun da hasarı bu arada bundan fazla ama. kritik vuruş hasarı bonusu var bizimkinin. O yüzden bunu koymayacağım. Kılıç kalsın bize. İkili kılıç taşımayı seviyorum. Önce şu baronla bir konuşalım. Ailesi hakkında. Sonra Oxenford'a gitmeden önce yan görevlerimizi yaparız. Dur bir yavaş ol ya. Roach. Bu yol üstünde mi? Bir yerde bir şeyle karşılaşacağız ama biriyle. Dur bakayım. Bu yol üstünde olması lazım. Yanlış hatırlamıyor isem. Ne oldu oğlum? Endrega. Evet. Örümcekmiş onlar. Doğru hatırlıyorum. Come on. Aa. Güzel. Allah Allah ya, buralarda değil miydi o? Hah, burada.
Halt! Stand and Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small North,
İzleyin.
bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Benimle dövüşmek mi istiyorsun?
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the Maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood, fiend! Stand and fight! You know, I yield.
Salak.
Not enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Ben iyi ki de bunu demiştim ama şunu diyebilir. Neyse şunu diyeceğim yine.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Ya oğlum yürü git ya, Allah'ım. Bas git yoluna. Dön sen şuraya. Şunu alacaksın. Ha. Bakayım bu eve giriyor. Ev zaten boşmuş abi. Tamam. Hadi gidip şu baranla konuşalım.
Let's go.
Bir dakika. Bir şeye bakacağım.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dried curd? My lather's not exactly bursting, but
Biz ona baktık diye
what I
hatırlıyorum ama.
got's sure to please.
Aynen, hatta Gwent de vermişti beni, hatırlıyorum.
Like to take a look.
Şimdi sen benim üstümdekilere ne kadar veriyorsun para? 3. 19. 4. Ama sen benim çok az veriyorsun sen benimkilere ya. Dur. 3, 19, 4. Tamam, buradan anlarız, bekle.
Farewell.
Run, Roach.
Aa, bir dakika, bizim Roach'ta niye şey yok? Ha, bunu evet, bunu koymuştuk, doğru. Onu elde etmek daha önemli bizim için. Delme hasarı. Gereken seviye 14.
What are you looking at?
3, 19, 4. Bizim kılıcı 19 veriyor ha. Dur bakayım.
You, white one. If it weren't for our fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have starved them.
Come on now.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Eyvallah. Bedava paraya hiç hayır değil mi? Şimdi buradaki nerede o şey? İçeride miydi? Ha, şu var. Bir de bu var.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasant hoods?
Aa, Gwent oynayabiliyorum bundan. Oynayayım 2 dakika hemen. Bence oynayayım. Hadi oynayalım Gwent. 5'ini oynayayım ben.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Amaç seni yenmek zaten. Başlat oyunu. Tamam. Bu çok kötü ama ya. Bunu değiştireceğim. Of, elimiz çok kötü gelmiş. Bunu kesinlikle değiştireceğim. Abi yapma. O zaman ilk tur hiç şey yapmayıp. Aynen, ilk tur hiç şey oynamayacağım. Hatta ilk turu pas geçip öyle yapsam olur mu? Şunu harcayıp. Harcayalım. Tur geçsin amaç. Pas geçti. Ciddi misin? Peki. Abi, yüksek kartımı harcamak istemiyorum ama ya. Bunu yaptığım için ikiliyi koysam bile fayda etmiyor. Birini harcayacağız mecbur. Ben de pas geçtim. Güzel. Çok kötü. Elimiz çok kötü. Ben de değil mi sıra? Tamam, ben bunları koyacağım öyle. Bir dakika, bir şeye bakmam lazım. Kötü ya bu kart. Hop 4. Hem de adama kart oynatmış olduk böylece. Ben de oynuyorum. Al. Bende kuşatma yok. Sıkıntı orada ya. Neydi? Kuşatma abi. Kuşatma değil. Okçuyu vereceksin bana ya. Peki destemden 2 kart çekmek bana okey. Oh oh oh oh oh oh. Bu çok iyi. Çok iyi bu. Ben bunu direkt hatta oynayacağım. Okey. Sabreni direkt oynadı hatta. Çok iyi. Peki all round'a gideceğiz o zaman. Hop casus. Ay çok kötü geldi. Tamam Besi'yi de çok kötü yani. Herife zoltanlar şeyler geliyor. Açık hava. Elinde kart kalmadı bu arada, aldık. Alamadık. Pas geçsem mi? Keşke son kart oynamasaydım ya. Ben de pas geçeceğim. Bu karttan önüme çıkacağım. Çünkü 2 tane kartı toplam kaç yapabilir yani? O da kuzey diyarları abi. Peki. Al sana Zoltan. Hadi bakayım. Yapabileceğim hiçbir şey yok. Lütfen. Peki. Ben aldım bu arada bunu. İşte bu. İşte bu. Al hatta lan. Ben de bunu ekliyorum. Hadi bakayım. Al. İşte bu. Dur bakayım ne verdi bana? Skoytel verdi ya. Neymiş bu? Skoytel destesi verdi bana. Ben ne yapayım Skoytel'i yani? Canavarlarda da 2 tane kart var ama. Kuzey diyarlarında şey yapıyoruz biz. Bakayım. Nelerim var?
Show me what you got.
Kartın var mı? Ha sen de dur bakayım. Mavi şeritliler komandosu. Bayağı da paramız var ha. Ben bunları alacağım ya. Bu ne? Aa. Peki. Dayanıklılık 50. Nilfgaard'lı at gözlükleri. Yok ya, arbalete gerek yok da. Bu ne? 320. Oha. Sen de düşük veriyorsun benim elimdekilere ama bu böyle olmaz ki. Hoşça kal. Bekle dur destemi düzenleyeyim. Bundan bir tane daha bulsam 4-4-8 yapacak. Çok iyi olacak bu. Dur bakın bizim cüce ne verecek? Ah, kılıcı havada kaldı.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take
Ben
a
mesela
shit in the
görmemiştim.
bushes?
Yapabilir mi?
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them. Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordarroch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester
Skellige.
with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Tordarroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Tamam.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
Ocağın yerini biliyor musun?
These legends mention where the forge might be.
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clan folk carved out a rock face to build it.
Peki.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
How may I assist you?
Dur bakayım. Nelerim var?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Kaç alıyorsun Ezmi? Bak mesela bu daha yüksekten alıyor, gördün mü? Ya. Kaçtan? 171. Hayır ya. Onu satmayacaktım. Şuna tıkladım. Şuna tıkladım. Neyse. Bazı maliyeti yok. Ama dur, bunu alayım geri. Şuna tıkladım ben. Niye hiç para etmiyor bunlar? Adam satarken gayet de ediyor para. Bunu da satayım. Nasıl olsa var zaten. Ivır zıvır yok mu? Ivır zıvır. Onları satsam. Yok galiba. Pekala. Hoşça kalın.
So long.
Tamam, gidip konuşalım baronla, ondan sonra bölüm bitireyim.
Guess it was Prophet Lebioda attacked the merchants then. Stealing the goods and blinding those poor bastards made the Baron sad. Now I'll have them stick a hot poker in your eyes.
No!
Karışamam.
Witcher, a word, please.
Ne var?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sit.
Allah Allah. Otları ben toplayayım hemen. Siz işinize yaramaz zaten bunlar. Bir daha bulamam falan. Yani. Kim uğraşacak sonra yani, aman. Bir tanesi de aşağıdaymış. Boş şişe belki lazım olur. Oo, kulede adam varmış. Ben bunu görmedim. Reis kolay gelsin, ben gidiyorum. Ne yazıyormuş? Aga be. Nereden nereye? Reis be. Ya böyle yaparsan böyle olursan.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from NASIL. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them.
Ama işte yaptıklarından dolayı
Damn
gittiler.
shame I'll never
Anladın mı?
learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right.
Arada mikrofon dokudum ki ses var mı yok mu kontrol ediyorum. Aynen hakkında konuşmamız gerek.
Information about your family.
You've learned something?
Evet.
Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
Önce oraya gitmeliydim işte.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Şimdi bu kısmını diyorum Ciri'nin hikayesini. Bundan sonrasını bilmiyorum.
Pure luck in the flesh.
Burayı da oynayayım, ondan sonra bölüm bitirelim.
Why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Doğru söyleyeceğim.
At Kaer Morhen.
Kaer Morhen.
There, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
Ben istisnayım desem. Geçen ben hep sünger değilim dedim ama ben istisnayım diyeyim. Boş ver.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here. Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside.
Küçüldeki sudan kimseye ilgilenmiyor.
I've knowed one, but never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Horoz değil bu arada o çevirisi.
Perhaps you'd care to wager.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Korktun mu?
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself, I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever? Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Hadi bakalım. Nasıl yarışacağını biliyoruz Geralt'tan dolayı. Bunda da geçeriz yani, dert değil. Geçen video çekişimde geçmiştim. Şimdi geçeceğimi düşünüyorum.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Hadi bakalım.
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us.
Hadi bakalım.
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
Haha. Sana avantaj vermiştim.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Bu Griffin mi ya? Griffin galiba. Tam anlamadım burasını ama.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Hadi görüşürüz.
So long.
Şimdi o zaman sevgili YouTube, bölüm burada bitiriyoruz. Ben müsaadenizle oyunu kaydediyorum. Boş kayıt yuvasını manuel olarak kaydettim. Sonraki bölümde görevlere bakalım. Buradan gitmiş zaten seri, onu biliyoruz. Bir cadıyı bulalım bence. Ana görev çünkü. Bu tam nerede gösteriyor haritada? Map'e bakalım, map. Ha, o burada gösteriyor. Oxenford burası zaten. Yani şu aşağılara gitsem baksam diyorum şuralara falan. Hani bir ara serbest takılma yap bastı da şey yapabiliriz. Bu neymiş? Giriş. Bir mağaraya da harabenin girişi. Bunu temizledik zaten. Burada keşfedilmemiş yer var. Burada 2 tane var. Dolu ya. Bayağı dolu. En son buraya gittik. Oradan buraya geldik falan. Bakayım başka. Görevler. Bunu bir kaldır. İstikamet bu değil. Bu ne? Bakayım. Haritaya gelir misin? Hı. İyi de ben onu işaretlemedim ki. Benim işaretledim. Buyu. Ama bunu bulamadık. O zaman önce kızı bulacağız. Pekala. Görevler. Bekle. Tamam, sonraki bölümde bunu yapacağız zaten, onu biliyorum. Bir görevlere bakıyorum ama kapatacağım sonra. İkinci görevlere bakalım. Necim'den bu var. Özünde vahşi. Hepsini topla. Sünger kontratlarına bakalım. Çığlık atan. Bu olabilir. Yani 8. seviye pek yüksek durmuyor. Bunları dereceğim ama bunları yapamam şu anda. Biri seviye 25, diğeri seviye 33 yani. Yapamam tabii ki. Ama kalabilir. Yumruk dövüşü peki. Ama bence şunu yapalım önce. Ondan sonra bunları yaparız. Evet sevgili YouTube. Kendinize iyi bakın. Görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın. Bay bay. Videoyu beğenip kanala abone olmayı unutmayın. Biraz uzun bir bölüm oldu biliyorum ama yani Siri niye konuşuyor bilmiyorum. Siri. Geldiğim yere kadar tekrar geldim. Haberiniz olsun. Bundan sonrası ben de bilmiyorum. Sizlerle birlikte tekrardan keşfedeceğiz. O zaman kendinize iyi bakın. Görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın. Bay bay. Videoyu da beğenip kanala abone olmayı unutmuyorsunuz. Biliyorsunuz destek benim için önemli. Lütfen bunları esirgemeyin benden. En çok memnun edersiniz. Hoşçakalın, bay bay.